Hey, what's going on YouTube? And once again, I'm Stephen Youngblood and this is Fit for Christ. And what I want to talk a little bit about today is diet. And when I use the word diet, I'm not meaning one of these fad diets where you go and you take and change and just eat all these crazy things in an attempt to try to lose some weight. What we're talking about diet is changing the way we eat, changing our eating lifestyle, and eating in a way that's more healthy. Now, I'm not saying cut out all those foods that you love and those things that you like. The key word when changing your eating lifestyle is moderation. And you have to be prepared to make some cutbacks. What we don't realize is how many calories our body needs to work and how many calories our body actually takes in a day. You know, there's all kinds of websites that will do the calculations for you automatically, how many calories you have to take in to maintain your current weight. And then if you want to lose weight, you have to go 20% below that. If you're trying to gain to bulk up, you have to go 20% above that. And it's really a long formula. I'll put the formula up on YouTube. I like calculating it myself because I don't trust any websites, computer programs. Anybody can hack in trying to be funny and change their computations and make you eat a whole lot more calories than what you actually needed. But take for me, for example, when I was at 200 pounds, my maintenance calories was 1,854 calories was for me for maintenance. Now, when we look at that, we're like, well, that 1,800, that's a lot of calories. But when we look at how we eat in America today, or even across the world, 1,100 calories is your basic meal from Burger King. If you get a medium-sized Whopper meal from Burger King with a diet drink, you're getting 1,153 calories. That's over half of the total daily allowed calories. So think about it, those people that say they eat 2 fast food meals a day, they're getting already over their maintenance calories, and that's if they have nothing else for the rest of the day. And then those calories that they're getting is, and this goes out especially to the women, is in American society and health and nutrition, they always tell women, cut your calories, cut your calories, cut your calories, work out, work out, work out. But what they do is they tell you to cut them calories, but they don't tell you how to cut the calories properly. What we want to take in is we want to take in clean calories. What you want to cut out are those bad fatty calories, a lot of them saturated fats, all that enriched bleached flour. The calories from that stuff is what we want. We want clean calories such as fruits and vegetables, grains, and stuff of that nature. And one of the biggest hindrances we have when it comes to health and eating the number of calories is we just eat too much because our eyes tell us to eat until the bowl or the plate is empty, and we just fill the plate up or fill the bowl up. Like take for example me, I love to eat cereal, and what I'll do, and I got one of the kids' bowls, so it's actually smaller. I usually have a big giant bowl, but I'll take the bowl and I'll take my cereal, and what we're going to do is this is Crispix. The kids hate it, but I love Crispix. And when we look, it's 110 calories, 150 calories with milk, and that's for one serving size. Now, how much is a serving size? A serving size is 1 cup of Crispix. Well, when I wake up on Saturday morning and I get ready to watch TV and eat a bowl of cereal, what do? I pour my bowl of cereal, I get it on, and I saturate it. Me personally, I use 2% milk or 1%. I just like the taste better, and it doesn't give me as much gas. But a serving size is 1 cup, so I got my 1 cup measuring cup here, and let's actually see how many servings we have. I hope I'm spilling it a little bit, but we're really at 2.5 servings for what I just took as my 1 serving. So here I go, I read the side of the Crispix box and I say 150 calories, I'm doing good, but I've tripled my calories already, and I'm at 450 calories instead of 150, which throws me off, especially if I'm sticking on a strict 1,400 to 1,800 calorie diet. Another thing we all love to do is we all love to snack, and we all have our vices. Some people it may be popcorn, chips, or whatever it is, but what do? We go and we grab that bag of barbecue chips or plain chips, baked chips, or whatever, and we just start to dig our hands in and we start to dig out potato chips. But what we have to do is we have to look and we have to see how much is in a serving size, and a serving size of potato chips is 1 ounce. So this is why I said in the last video that you really need a food scale. So what I'll do is I'll turn it on, and I've already pre-measured, because we give the kids snacks in their lunches. We make sure that they get a serving size of what we give them or less. And so mine's going to be a little off of a gram of an ounce, because I have the bag and it's not tared. So let me change this from grams and ounce. It's actually right on, even with the plastic baggie, it didn't add enough. So 1 ounce of chips, if you look at that, that's really one handful of chips is really your serving size, so you really don't want to go over that. And once we start focusing on what we're eating and the amounts, then we can start to cut those things out. When you sit down for dinner, sit back and measure everything. Get a serving size of each thing, and do that for a couple nights, and you'll realize that you're not hungry. You're actually real full, because you're taking in a lot of food. And we want to make sure that we're staying within those serving sizes and we're paying attention. Another thing that we have to look at is we have to pay attention to ingredients. And this all comes down to what works for you. Everybody has a different body style, so you want to make sure that you're staying away from those ingredients that are bad for your body type. And we'll go into that in our next video, the different body types and different ways to make sure you're eating what you're eating and certain things that you want to stay away from. But just for now, focus on staying within serving sizes. When you eat your dinner, get a serving size of meat, a serving size of carbohydrates, and a serving size of vegetables, and eat that. When you drink, get a serving size. You know, a serving size of milk is 1 cup, so it's one of them small glasses is your serving size of milk. Stay within those serving sizes, and do that for a couple days just to see how you're going to feel. And remember that that's your next step in getting fit for Christ.